This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, so last session, that is yesterday, we was working on the concept of number ranges, right? Now, I say we got to work on the partner determination. So here we made the layout, we made the number ranges. Now we need to set up the relationship which system need to recognize automatically. Automatically as default, and it should also allow me to change manually wherever needed, right? So what is to come defaultly you need to understand. What is to come default you need to understand, and what to be done manual change you need to understand. Now I'm going to write the scenarios now. Please watch me carefully and understand. Now how many layouts we made? Just a minute. How many layouts we made? We made 4 layouts, right? So I need to come up with a declaration how the layout to be recognized. I need to set up the relations for every layout, how to be recognized. So first we'll see the process for sold, that is sold to party STP. So it got to be set up in 3 stages. That is PD, partner determination, that is relationship, will be expressed in 3 stages. Partner functions, partner procedure, procedure assignment. All right. So understand this logic, everybody, please. So what to be connected in the partner functions? Okay. So what to be connected from partner functions, what to be connected in partner procedure, what to be organized in procedure assignment, you have to understand now. So which is the account we are doing? Sold to party. So S T P, sold to party. How many functions in sold to party? Anybody? How many functions in sold to party?
Four. Four.
4 functions, right? So SP, SH, BP, and PY. Right. Now we made four account groups: sold to party, ship to party, bill to party, and payer. Right. Now here we made as Zara, right? It is ZAR1. So what should I give here in a SHPY? What should I give? Anybody?
Zara 2.
Zara 2, right? So I ask this question in every batch, and everybody say ZAR2, ZAR3, ZAR4 kind of. Now, please remember one point: never should give such. Why? I'll tell you. We are setting up for sold party. We are setting up for sold party. So when you set up for sold party, if you start giving in every entry one activity, nothing will be completed. Nothing will be completed. So always remember we are doing for sold party. So here you should give ZAR1 only. Intentionally I asked this question not to corner you, just to make a highlight on this point. So సోల్డ్ పార్టీకి సెటప్ చేస్తున్నాం కాబట్టి సోల్డ్ పార్టీ రిఫరెన్స్ ఏ ఇవ్వాలి అన్నిటికీ ఇన్ సోల్డ్ పార్టీ ద షిప్పింగ్ డీటెయిల్స్ ఫర్ సోల్డ్ పార్టీ ద బిల్లింగ్ డీటెయిల్స్ ఫర్ సోల్డ్ పార్టీ ద పేమెంట్ డీటెయిల్స్ సో you got to give the same account group sold party in which the four functions. Remember this point. All right, that's the first highlight to be remembered. Now a procedure is like a folder. Procedure is like a folder. So here I will write, say, ZASP. I'm going to make a procedure. Folder name are given as ZASP. Are given as ZASP. Right? So what I'm doing here, I'm creating a folder as ZASP, and I am connecting here the functions how to be organized. Right? So understand this logic, please, everybody. Please understand the logic over here as how I tell. So here what I do now, just a minute, the screen got hanged. Okay. So here what I'm going to write, SP, SH, BP, PY. Now a scenario, let me tell you. Let me tell you a scenario. Okay. See, remember, now when you are going for a shopping, let us talk generally. The scenarios are very important. Doing is very simple, but why you do, how we do. See, every day I'm telling the subject with respect to towards the project. When you remember this, you will come to know what to be spokeable during the interview, what to be presentable in your resume, and how to speak on that. There is nothing extra. Okay, so please focus and understand every topic, concept, scenario, customizing, execution. When you understand the subject in these four stages balancedly, you can meet any expectation, you can speak on any requirement, you can speak on any role. Please remember this, right? Fine. Now, think when you're going for a shopping. Whenever you go for a shopping, if the situation is you yourself answerable for everything. So, for example, you've been to Zara store or you've been to some online store, you are buying, so you will become the sold party, right? So, shipping to be done to you only, billing to be done to you only, payment will be done by you only. So, here the concept is we have to declare in the system stating, just a minute, NC and MD. So, sold party, that is your customer ID, what will be, it should be not changeable and it is mandatory. Your shipping address to be tagged, mandatory. Your billing address to be tagged, mandatory. Your pay address to be tagged, mandatory. So I'm not marking ship to as mandatory, bill to as mandate. I mean, bill to as not changeable, ship to as not changeable, pay as not changeable. All four are mandatory here. Please understand the logic here. All four are mandatory here. Sold party should not be changeable. That is, if I change your identity, the customer itself is lost. If you have a different specification of shipping, okay, sorry, if I change your customer ID, the customer itself is lost, but shipping address can be different. That is, you can be the shipping address or something else can be. Billing address, it can be your address or something else can be. Pay address, it can be your address or something else. So I'm not marking shipping, billing, pay as not changeable. If needed, can be editable, right? If needed, can be editable. That's the scenario. So please understand this logic, everybody. All right. If needed, can be editable. So when I say if needed can be editable, what exactly it mean? Think in your Amazon when you're shopping. Think in your Amazon when you're shopping. Now you are placing an order, you want the shipment to be sent to your friend, then it should allow to change the shipping address. So what I'm saying, defaultly system should understand you yourself is for shipping, you yourself is for billing, you yourself is for payment. So when I make all mandatory, it reads this scenario. So that's the concept of default setup, right? So what I'm doing here, I am connected what to be organized for what account group. Sold party should be organized with four functions justified. Those four functions control how to be justified. Now this procedure, which is like a folder what I have written, that to be tagged to this account group. That is the concept of procedure assignment. So ZAR1 to ZASP, that is procedure assignment. So this is layout 1. Layout 1, relation default setup. Layout 1, relation default setup. That is sold to party. So when you are playing the recording, please take a sheet and write down this declaration. We are going to follow the same in the system. When we are going to follow the same process to set up in the system. Now for shipped party, how to make now? So partner determination, if it is shipped party, again partner functions, partner procedure, procedure assignment, right? So here SHTP ship to party. How many functions for ship to party? 3, right? SP, SH, BP. So here I say ZAR2. And the procedure to be done, ZASH the folder. So here SP, SH, BP, not changeable, mandate. So at the time of shipping, based upon the sale, the customer ID, where to be shipped and where to bill. The shipping address can be changeable, billing address can be changeable, but customer ID is not. So not changeable, mandate. So defaultly system should pick the customer ID for whom the shipping and billing is happening. That's a mandate. And this to be connected to the account group, that is procedure assignment. See, understand the business process. So this is for shipped party. Default setup in SAP system, right? Backend declaration, right? So when you set up this declaration in the backend, the scope is in the front end, I can make multiple preferences. Defaultly, what must I given, what changeable can be. So it can be editable. So that's the default setup. If for build party, here there is a slight change. Please watch me carefully. So for build to party, partner determination is connected in 3 parts: partner function, partner procedure, procedure assignment. Now please tell me in build party how many functions? Anybody remember? Build party how
Only
many
one.
functions? Sorry,
Only one.
only one. Very good. But here there is a slight twist. SP, BP. Why I'll tell you. bill to party. In this, the sales. Right. In the layout of bill to party, only the sales. So in the back end here, in the declaration, I need to give the layout identity, that is number one, and the function identity, that is number two. So that's a slight change. In the front end, you will see only one function, but in the back end, that function of billing details should be presented in the, sorry, the function of billing details is based upon the sales. So in the layout of build party, the sales. So layout identity and the function identity. That's the only change in the backend declaration. Please remember and try to understand. So here I say ZAR3, ZAR3. So to notify these delicate changes, I'm writing individual. Think this is like a functional specs, FS, how the client want. We are organizing. Some things we are customizing technically. Some things we are customizing functionally. It's a mixture of content what you're learning with me. So in the back end, how we declare, in the front end it works. So anything you declare, anything you organize, it's as per the client business process. We are taking the business requirement. If something to be extra organized, FS for development, technically or functionally customized. So understand the process, please. Right. So here I need to come across with a folder. Make the name of the folder I need to give. So I give a folder name here, ZA BP, right? So SP BP, and here mandatory, not change it, not. So during the time of billing creation reference to the build party, it goes as per the sales details, but sales details cannot be changeable. When I go into the billing counter, he just click one click, every details will be picked up from the sales order, and the sales order is based with reference to the customer ID. So the customer details should be connected during the time of bill raising, bill preparation, according to the billing details. It's based upon the sale. So both should be not changeable. And I'm sorry, it is reverse I have written. Please wait. Allow me a minute, please. Not changeable, mandatory. So both to be maintained mandatory, but I cannot change the sales address, but billing preference can be changed. And this to be connected to the account group, that is, I say here, ZAR3 ZA BP. Right? So say Please wait, everybody. So this is the default setup for build to party, and we left the scope for manual changes also. Since we marked this as, if I mark not changeable here also, you cannot change it. Defaultly the build party will be only one. So this is the process for build party to be done. If pair, here also slight twist, pair, the partner determination, partner functions, procedure, procedure assignment. Now here again, how many functions? If I ask, you will say two, but here again three functions: SP, BP, and PY. Why? Because in the layout of pair, I should specify the sales function and the billing function, because at the time of payment it is based upon the sale along with the bill. So 1, 2, 3 declaration to be given in the backend. That's the slight change. Please make a note on that. So ZAR 4, ZAR 4, ZAR 4, and here ZAPY, SP, BP, PY, NC not changeable, MD mandatory. That's the default. How the other manual changes, you will see lively after we go to front end. Now this layout to be connected to this account, ZAR4 to ZAPY. So that's the way you set up the default content for yeah. Now so audio got refreshed. That's the reason I was on pause. So what I mean to say, that's how you should set up the determination according to the four layouts. So account group, when customizing, we was following this layout. Sold party got 4, shipped party got 3, billed party got 1, pair got 2. But when it come to the determination in the backend, sold party got all 4, yes, and shipped party got 3, but build party in the backend you got to see 2 functions, remember, and the pair in the backend you got to see 3 functions. Build 2 functions, pair 3 functions. But here in the front end presence in build part you will see only one. payer, you will see only 2. Why? Because this is the layout. This is the functionality how the layout should behave. So what I'm done here in the back end, layout reference and the function preference. But in the front end, this is the layout. In this, the function. That's the only difference. So build party is the layout in which the function. Pair is the layout in which two functions. So pair number 1, layout identity, two functions here. That is billing and payer details. And here the build party, the layout number 1, and function, that is sales, two functions. So please understand these slight changes, and these are the back-end customizing changes which meet the front end, everything as same, everything as organized. So that's the reason I am written all the content. When you're playing the recording, please follow them as it is. And customizing of these, we are going to follow the updated layout, a one page layout which allow to set up the function, procedure and assignment all at once. So I'm not doing now, because if I start now, I may not even land up doing just a sold to party. I want to do all 4 in one session: sold to, ship to, build to, pair, so that multiply continuously, if you see everything repeated for 4 times, things will be understood to you. So that's the reason I thought of writing today the scenario, the functional requirement, the business process on the board individually for 4 stages. So when you play the recording, make a note, take 4 pages, write down how, what to be in sold to, what to be in ship to, what to be in build to, what to be in pair, and wait for me. I'm going to step into the updated layout and set up these lively in the system on Monday. And in the end of Monday session, I'm going to write the front end user work scenarios. That is, after the layouts are customized by the consultant in the front end user, in how many ways the customers can be created. So before you all come to Monday's class, just think how many customers can be in how many situations, customers can be in how many types, customers preferences can be how many types. Just try to think on it and remember. Even though I don't recollect or you don't understand or don't remember anything, don't worry, I am there to guide you. I will write the scenarios, like how I written this determination process scenario on the board today. Following this, I'll show customizing. After the completion, I'm going to write the usable scenarios, executable scenarios in the front end. And following that, we'll see how to execute also. Right? So do work on it and do understand. Doing is very simple. Anyway, I'll do it. But why we do, how we do is very much important to be known. So keep working on it, and meeting link will be changed from Monday. I'm going to bring the new meeting link on Skype. And yes, I see everybody on my Skype. Still, 2 of you didn't send me. Please do send me an ad request. This all I've seen in my Skype. I'm going to share the recording. Do go through and do understand. And see you all in Monday session. Till then, keep working on till date.